Afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Maish. I'm the Chief Performance Officer for BeaconForce. BeaconForce wants to solve one of the biggest problems facing companies today. I'm pretty sure that everyone here in the room is familiar with these people problems. There we are. Disengagement, unhappiness, generational gap, talent drain. The problem is that these are not the problem. They are symptoms that something is not working in the organization. And what's not working is management. Management is broken. The way that we manage people today is ridiculously outdated. It was conceived during a time when Henry Ford was building his Model T. And at that time, it was appropriate. Today, it no longer is. These are all symptoms of how our organizations are manifesting this disease of broken management. People feel it so badly that in studies conducted by Deloitte and Gallup, over 70% of people say that they have strained relationships with their managers, and 6 out of 10 people would actually prefer a better boss over an increase in salary. We are solving a big problem. It's the problem of pain in the workforce. Everybody has it, everyone knows how it feels, but no one really knows how to take care of it. We've turned to the sciences to solve the problem. Over the past 50 years, academics across the world have been conducting studies on what motivates us, what incentivizes us to use our discretionary energy, how we build habits, what conditions we need to get into a state of flow. But until now, most of the findings from this research have largely been left on the shelf by management. Leveraging cognitive sciences, positive psychology, game design, and neuroscience, we have built the first AI-assisted management platform for organizations. So how does it work? BeaconForce collects data from multiple sources. Our core product today collects psychological data in the form of specific questions asked to employees at specific times during working hours. We're also able to collect biometric data from the latest generation of wearables, as well as environmental data from smart offices. The data is analyzed by our proprietary algorithm and weighted on our framework, which measures such things as intrinsic motivation, trust, flow, belonging, quit risk, burnout, personality traits, and overall engagement. As a result, for the first time, executives, HR, managers, and employees have access to visibility on what really matters. And most importantly, receive personalized recommendations on how to improve performance. Everyone in the organization has access to their data and recommendations from themselves downward. As an employee, I get access to my data and personalized recommendations for my personal professional development. Managers see all of their teams and receive personalized recommendations on improving team performance and individual performance. CHROs and CEOs see everything. Excuse me. So, pardon me, I just lost my train of thought here. See everything. So, as a result, we finally have, and thanks, to science and technology, we finally have the ability now to have a deeper understanding on everything that really matters. And all of this data and recommendations are available real-time, on demand in your pocket. We have been in business for about a year and a half, and we are so proud that in that short period of time, we have been able to attract some Fortune 500 clients, such as PwC, IKEA, and BMW. And we're also proud of the fact that to date, we have retained 100% of our clients and are experiencing a 75% adoption rate across our entire portfolio. These numbers are really important to us because the adoption of BeaconForce is completely voluntary. People like it and they use it. What's actually happening is that our clients are bringing more users onto the platform. Let's look at a specific example here of PwC. They were one of our first clients. They started with a paid pilot of 100 users. And after experiencing benefits in strategic decision-making, performance, and positive employee feedback, they decided to bring 400 more employees onto the system. And today we're talking to them about bringing another 2,000 users on board in Q1. During the time that they've been using BeaconForce, they have experienced a 73% engagement rate. They've also had reductions in the turnover of top performers and in sick days. And we're currently working on a case study with them to get some more hard numbers on things like revenue per employee and performance, et cetera. So how can companies get BeaconForce? BeaconForce is a B2B SaaS model. Our clients pay a monthly subscription fee per user, which scales based on the number of users. And companies also have access to coaching services on demand for specific populations, such as their top talent, their high-performing or high-potential individuals, or low performers. Besides the benefits that we've just looked at with BeaconForce, there are a few other positive effects that are felt in companies from using the platform. There is an improvement in employee well-being from lower burnout, for example, but also a lower risk of some negative behaviors such as fraud and sabotage and other malfeasance. Our team comes from multiple different backgrounds, such as entrepreneurship, engineering, psychology, behavioral economics, management, consulting, and coaching. We've brought all of our expertise together to build the next generation management tool to help companies adapt and thrive in the rapidly changing environment that Jackie just described for us. Thanks very much for your attention, and I'm happy to take any questions now, and also would invite our CSO, Bill Storage, to help answer any questions that you may have.